How you doing? This is Jermaine Walker of Black Solutions of Cutting Up Barbershop, and I just want to show you how to use our products at Black Solutions doing a low taper, low mid fade, low fade tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Every name is different in every place. I start off with my classic 76s by Oster with a 1.5 blade. I comb the hair in the direction to make sure I get a good length. Why I like using detachables? Because the size is true. If it's a 1.5, it's always going to be a 1.5. And as I'm going with the direction of the hair. I'm going. You have to be careful with those. With that thick hair, because it'll patch, split very easy around the crown of the head. It will patch, so be careful. I'm smoothing it out, going with the grain. Just kind of setting my base, setting my foundation for this cut. And you'll see later on why I'm doing this. Set my foundation instead of using, I got my comb in my hand, making sure I'm combing off any excess hair. This is the way I do all my cuts, all my tapers. Right, I'm doing this taper in the back, starting with my GTX and starting this taper kind of high by choice. It's something I just like to do. Clean the neck off real good. Start my zero line. This is just the way I do my tapers. It's not a right and a wrong way, just the way I like to do it. And I'm using the number 1 detachable, going up with the grain to set my foundation. Now you see three distinct lengths. 1, 2, 3. As you see the 3 lengths, now I start to fade. It's just the way I fade. There's no right or no wrong way. Now I go to an OA. And when I use my OA, I start to come in at an angle. I come in with my 3. As you see, I'm using 3 to 4 teeth of the blade to make sure I get a good blend. Now I'm at my 0.00210 blade. It's a weird blade, but I like it. I'm going against the grain of the natural hair pattern. Now I'm at my 0.000, working out my line, combing it out, setting my foundation, setting my stage. Going up. Now I'm in my 2.5, I think it is. Going against the grain. Now I'm going at angles. Just trying to work that bulk without making my line raise up anymore. That's why I like fading down. Now I'm at a solid 2. I know that's a 2. Going at an angle. And even though this is a normal client of mine, actually this is a barber work in my shop, it's still every time kind of difficult to fade this type of hair. 1.5, going at an angle. And as you notice, I'm keeping now. That's a 1A. Now that's a 1 1/4 blade. If you're gonna call yourself work with detachables, you need to have all the detachables. Don't just grab a few detachables just to say I got detachables. Setting my stage again. And once again, while I'm doing this way, I'm showing you the basis of a haircut. Then I'm going to incorporate my product line into it as well. Because some people just think I'm all about showing off the product. Yes, I am, but I do want to show you coming soon with our tutorial videos. We have a video coming out with the Black Solution Barber team that we want to educate you as well. Instead of just showing you buy my product, I feel if I educate you on haircuts and how to use our product properly, I feel that you will be more inclined to buy great products and buy our products and shop with us. Because we're not just trying to get your money, we're trying to make you better barbers. As you see, I'm cleaning up my line. You see how this cut is coming together? It's looking kind of choppy right now. And I'm going to show you how I can change it from this choppy look to a nice work of art. Doing the other side the same way. Starting off with my 1. Now I'm going out to my OA. I go through my guards the same procedure, same way every time. To work with detachables, you have to form a habit. You have to really make yourself use them, because if not, you will just put them down. Barbers that work with detachables, I think, are gifted, very skilled. But there are barbers that could take a pair of wall seniors and do the same cut. So it's not my way. It's not the only way. It's just the way I do it. It's just the way I like to do it. As you see, I'm always going in at angles, though. I like to use If you notice 3 to 4 teeth at a time, and there's a lot of great barbers I've seen on YouTube do it this way, that I like the way that, you can ensure that you can get a good blend with using detachables, because when you angle your detachables, it's almost like getting 3 different lengths out of one blade. Now I have a true number 2 at Wall Seniors to remove the bulk from over the ears without making them have a fade. Now I have a Speedo Guard Zero. That's equivalent to a half guard by Wall. I take the same half guard and I remove the bulk off the front. I use a half guard so it doesn't look too low in the front, because this guy would actually kill me if I cut it too low in the front. Now I'm taking my Seniors, going in at an angle, kind of touching up the work that I didn't get with my detachables. I try to do less cleanup work as possible because it saves time. I don't want to keep going back over different clippers. I don't want to go back to detachables, back to this, back there. I like to kind of stick with the same method if I can. Cleaning up my neck taper line real good, making sure, just setting the stage for my cut. Now the cut looks like it's coming together, but watch what makes this cut go from okay and choppy, $10, like the $10 look, to the $30, $40, $50 look. The shampoo bowl. That's an art that barbers that we miss out on. We don't shampoo our clients. Shampooing is going to change the whole texture of this cut. Then I'm going to put the products in there. Right now I'm using the Black Solution shampoo. It's not on the market yet, but I do get to test it because I know the people that make it. Just kidding. But yes, I'm doing a shampoo to make sure. Now I'm using Liquid Pomade by Black Solutions. I'm setting the hair. I'm just kind of like setting it. And I'm going to put them under the dryer to make sure. Liquid Pomade is available on the website any time of night you need it. Now, as he's drying, I'm cleaning out my clippers. Now I'm using my Andis GTXs, cleaning them out. I use an air gun to clean all excess hair to make sure I got my Blackouts. Great clipper. I love that clipper. Good clipper. And I use Liquid Razor right now. It's my baby. Now, as I'm using Liquid Razor, I'm spraying the hairline, not the entire head. I'm spraying just the hairline, and I'm combing the hairline in the direction of the natural growth as it dries. It doesn't take long for this to dry. It looks like it's taking a long time because it is slowed down, but I'm combing it down with the natural growth pattern. So when this product sets, you're going to be ready to do a nice clean lineup. And I comb it. I just keep combing it as it dries. As you see on Instant Replay, showing you again. As I spray, I'm not spraying all over the entire head. I'm just spraying the part that I know I'm going to be cutting on. There's no use in spraying his forehead that's using extra product for no reason. Same thing. Comb it in the direction as his hairline is going down. Other side, kind of going at a forward angle. And I'm combing it to set it. Now, I like to start on my corners first, just to set my base, just to set this just the way I do it. There's no right or no wrong way. I go to my back. I like to kind of exaggerate over the ears slightly. Some people go real high over the ears. I like how it looks, but this client doesn't like it, so I just kind of keep it more natural as I can. I go to the other side, as I do the same thing. Your clipper should be touch and goes. You should have a light hand. That's what Liquid Razor does. It makes it light. It makes it easy. That I don't have to dig with my clipper. That's why I like Liquid Razor. And also, too, we're the only Liquid Razor company that carries Liquid Razor in aerosol. Aerosol is made so we can get an accurate, target. I can hit targets, not worry about excess going everywhere, not worry about spray all over the place. This is just the way I like it. This is the way we like it done. And that's the way, it is with this company. Touch and goes again. You see I'm getting my hairline. I'm getting my base set. You see I don't have to work much to get my line up. This is not even with a razor. It's just touching it up. Touch and goes. One, tap, tap. It shouldn't be a hard thing to do. And as I line up, I still comb the hair down to make sure when he shampoos his hair, when the enhancements and all that go, he has a good clean lineup. Using the razor just to clean up a little bit, make sure there's no. I'm setting the stage before I enhance. I'm setting the stage on a good haircut, not an all enhancement cut. As you see, this cut is ready to go. Now I shake up my faded brown to ensure the color is mixed in very well. Continue to do that. Shake your can up real good. I'm spraying just the hairline, just a little bit. As you see, it don't take much of this product to make it happen. It doesn't take a lot. Now I'm setting my corners in the L shape. I put the little L, bottom first, then top, trap, spray. You know, like 3 or 4 pumps, you know what I'm saying, just to get it going. And you get your color, you want your color to blend in with the entire haircut, not just the hairline. You see, I'm just kind of making sure that the excess spray goes with the hair. I put the card to the edge, and I'm spraying at an angle, not directly down. L shape again. I use these white cards as kind of indicators. It should show me how much spray I'm using. We're coming up with a product, you know, like with a product that's going to help you with this soon enough. I would recommend gloves too. I just don't have mine. A little more liquid pomade as I'm starting to finish this cut. As this cut started to kind of come together. So now, you know, as you see, it's starting to look like something now. And this is the difference when you do a cut for a $10 taper and a $50 to $60, $70 taper. Because I've gone through the steps, I make it look. I make it look when he's done. He shouldn't have to do anything to his hair. He should be able to go and not shampoo his hair. I hate when clients have to get a haircut and they go home and shampoo their hair. That's why we're not getting those $50, $60 haircuts. That's why we're getting $10 for haircuts, because people have to go home and continue to finish their own service. Now I'm taking my GTXs and I'm removing any excess hair. Be careful doing this, because you will and can cut a big patch in your client's head, and that won't be good. Using my shears now to ensure I get any excess hair. Once again, this is just like a part of the detailing you want to do in the haircut to ensure that you get your max money. If you don't do things like this, that's why your clients get up and want to give you $20. And that's why some of our clients, that us upper level barbers, that's why our clients, we charge them $50 to give us $75. It's easy to spend an hour on this head and make $75 or $50 instead of trying to cut 5 heads for $10 a piece. It's just the detail work. It's the small work. It's the things that are really going to make this haircut stand out. And it's thick enough now, the waves pop out real good. Tip, you know, the fade is good. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but it's a pretty good taper. Now I'm taking my walls and I'm going to just clean up. As you see, I'm not really have just went back to my detachables. Once I'm pretty much done with those, I'm pretty much done with those. You know, I do use my walls, and some cuts I don't have to use my walls to clean up. I just clean up with detachables, but I did want to show you, you know, that I can incorporate both. As you see, I only use 3 pair of clippers on this cut. It doesn't take 15 pair of clippers to do a great haircut. You need 3 machines. That's it. Now I'm using my shaver to make sure the bottom part of my taper is very clean, no hair. I'm using the corner blades just to make sure it's clean. And this cut normally will run me like 45 minutes to an hour, because I take the razor, I kind of clean up the front. And as you see, the finished product, man, I appreciate you watching. There's more to come from Jermaine Walker. There's more to come from Team Black Solution. There's more to come from Cutting Up Barbershop, Leesburg, Florida. I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned as we just gonna grow together. Our product line is gonna grow. I'm gonna grow. We're all gonna grow together. So just follow me on Instagram at Jermaine Walker. Follow me at Black Solutions. Follow me at Cutting Up Barbershop. And as we see the finished product, I thank you for watching. God bless and have a good day.